Good day everyone! Today's video we're going to discuss lesson 6, which is the wood joint and splice. In this video we're going to discuss the different types of joints and what are the ways to reinforce joints and what are the example of finishing woodworks and their characteristics and tolerance. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. Discuss first or know the differences of splices and joints. Splices and joints are essentially the same thing. As nouns, the difference between splice and joint is that splice is a nautical or a junction or joining of ropes made by splicing them together, while joint is the point where two components of structure join but are still able to rotate. Now, take a look at some furnishing in your home. Example, the dining table, chair, cabinet, and bench. Observe how the wood pieces are joined to form the structure or the object. So in this video, we're going to discuss the different types or kinds of joint. And the first type of joints that we're going to discuss is the mortise and tenon. When we say mortise and tenon, it is the one of the strongest wood joints. It's normally formed by cutting a square tang on the end of one piece of wood and an equal size square hole or slat in another. So these are the example of mortise and tenon. Take a look. Now, let's go to rabbet joint. When we say rabbet joint, it is a type of joint is made by using the dado blade. Each side of wood is cut to a specific length, then glued or brad nailed to make a stronger joint. So these are the example of rabbet joint. Take a look and observe. Now, let's go to dovetail joints. Mostly commonly used to attach drawer sides to drawer fronts. Dovetails joint almost always indicate quality furniture, typically cut using a manufactured jig. To cut these can be done by hand. So take a look on the example of dovetail joints. And next, the mitre joint or mitre joint. A simple form of joint that can be strengthened with loose tangs, biscuits, or dowels. So here rather the picture of the example of mitre joint. And now we have also the bat joint. When we say bat joint, a simple joint commonly used for boxes. A bat joint can be strengthened by fasteners such as dowels, nails, screws, and etc. So this is example of bat joint. Take a look and observe. Now, the last type of joints is the halving joints. When we say halving joints, the two halves of the joint make up the full thickness. So the uses of these are for frames and for rails. Observe some frames on your house that are the example of halving joint. Okay, we are now done in discussing the different kinds or types of joint. Now, we're going to discuss the kinds of joint reinforcement. The different joint may need some reinforcement to be strong and durable. There are many ways to reinforce joints. So, here are the example of the ways to reinforce joints. First, gluing. When you say gluing, the oldest and the neatest, strongest, and the most durable method. Second, spline is the thin piece of wood that fits into a groove made across the two parts of joints. Number 4. The dowels. When we say dowels or dowels, are round piece of wood that is put into any type of joint to give it strength. 5. The screws. When we say screws, it is a joint that is held with glue and the screw is solid and durable. 6. The nails. Nails are used to hold joints. Lastly is the corrugated fastener. When we say corrugated fastener, it is used for temporary construction where appearance is not important. Okay? Now, let's discuss the finishing woodworks and the different characteristic and tolerance of a finishing woodworks. So there are many ways of finishing, decorating, and protecting woodwork. Each finish has qualities particular to its intended use. In choosing the kind of finishing to be used for wood, bear in mind that the location of the woodwork and the amount of wear it is likely to get. Each finish has different characteristics and tolerance. Take a look in number 1. We have the oil paint. Oil paint have wide variety of color and are available as gloss or semi-gloss. Good paintbrush quality is also essential for good painting work. Second, latex paint or latex paint dries much faster than oil paint. It is available in gloss or flat wall. Third, we have the stain. When we say stain, it is to penetrate the wood and enhances the color of the wood. Fourth, we have wood preservers. It have unpleasant smell and harmful. Fifth, varnish. Varnish is used to protect the wood from scratches, stains, and marks and to give the wood a sheen that accentuates the beautiful grain pattern. 6. The lacquer. Lacquer is a plastic coating which is mixed with the hardener just before it is used. 7. Wax and oil. Oil such as linseed oil soaks into the wood, leaving mellow sheen on the wood. Wax. Wax can be used to preserve and maintain the finish of the wood. Thank you and God bless.